Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fresh Off the Set. I'm Alora Murray.
And I'm Kami Strout. So today we are talking about Utah real estate.
So fancy.
So fancy. So apparently Bravo just announced a brand new real estate show, which is exciting. Do you have an opinion on this?
Honestly, I feel like housing prices are getting more and more expensive in Utah, and if we have a show, that's just gonna make it worse.
I know. I could. It's always fun. Bravo does such a great job. We love all of our Bravo people, and so I'm excited to probably see. It's always nice to see a show in your own town and in your own state. So that part will be fun. But yeah, good Lord, the Olympics are coming, and then now you have Bravo TV.
We have the Olympics are coming. We're getting all of these reality shows, and Utah really is a gorgeous place.
Oh, it's amazing.
It
but
truly
stop moving
is.
here.
Maybe.
As the Texan who moved here 2 years ago. You're like, get out of here, girl.
We love you. You're so welcome. We love all the people. I just am really sad about the housing prices. But you know what? Speaking of, Utah real estate, that's what this podcast is all about. Kari sits down with Misty, who's an expert in the Utah real estate market. So let's have a listen.
Let's do it.
I am so excited to talk to my good friend Misty today about her expertise in Utah real estate and about your company and why Utah may be the next big thing for real estate reality TV. It's buzzing. We're hearing that. Okay, Misty, you've been in Utah real estate for a while now. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started in real estate and what drew you to this field?
Yes. So fun to be here, Kari. So I have been in real estate since 2005, and what drew me to the real estate business was two things. One, which I think a lot of people get in real estate for this, they think that they're going to be able to just control their schedule.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, I'll control my schedule. I'll be at all my kids' football games. It's going to be so good. But what you find is you are at your client's schedule.
Yeah.
The other thing is I've always loved home. I love architecture, I love design, and I love what home does for us. And so it was an honor and still is an honor to be able to help people move from the next chapter, from one home to the next home. And that's kind of what has kept me in the business.
Oh, that's really special.
Yeah.
That's really special. Okay, and your company has an incredible reputation. Could you share the mission behind your company and how you approach helping clients navigate the Utah real estate market?
Yes, thank you. We do pride ourselves on our reputation, and we have kind of a saying in our brokerage, and that is that home is more than an address. It's actually an energy that affects everything. And so when you're a part of Maki Real Estate, you are taking that to heart. You realize that home, whether you're renting or you've purchased, is the core for most people. This is where they make memories. This is also the biggest investment most people have made. And so we pride ourselves on the reputation of taking care of our clients, making it a relational piece in their life, not just a transaction. And I think that's really what sets us apart.
That's so true because, it can be, and probably will be your biggest transaction and biggest payment in your life. And it's nice to know that somebody cares, that, you're not just trying to make your commission or whatever. And you really care on that somebody's next step into building their life into their next home. I think that really does set you apart as you build relationships with people because you care to the core about their life. Okay. And the Utah real estate market is buzzing right now, like absolutely buzzing. What are some of the current trends or shifts that you're seeing in the market currently?
It is so crazy, right? Okay, so about a month ago, we shifted in what we called a neutral market, meaning it wasn't a buyer's market or a seller's market, which is crazy because we've been in a seller's market since 2019.
Like it's been a minute.
Yeah, crazy. So now what we're seeing in negotiations, our buyers are back asking, for inspections, asking for appraisals, all of that. But what I'm finding is buyers really are pushing for a buyer's market. And so when they're coming in negotiating, they are literally, they're coming in lower and they're asking for everything in the inspection items, lists A, B, C. So negotiations have really ramped up. We've had to get creative in that way. The next big thing is, as of yesterday, Redfin reported that home affordability it's like home is finally affordable after 4 years.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness.
Yeah. And that's to do with a bit of the interest rates kind of, fluctuating, and our sellers are like they've gotten used to pricing their home correctly versus pricing it so high and wishing and hoping for just, pre-COVID and 2022, they're hoping for 100,000 over. That's no longer happening anymore.
Yeah.
So it's more friendly.
Okay, when you say seller's market, buyer's market, I'm sure that might be kind of like self-explanatory, but you kind of explain what those two like terms mean.
Yes, absolutely. So a seller's market means that the market is benefiting the seller. And a seller's market will happen when we have low inventory, we have an abundance of buyers looking. You can kind of create a seller's market when you list a home by pricing it correctly. So a seller's market benefits the sellers.
Got it.
A buyer's market obviously benefits the buyers. And the way we get a buyer's market is there are more homes available. So the buyers get to pick and choose which home they want to purchase. And when they do that, they're kind of putting the seller now in a funny situation, right? Now the seller has to be competitive. They can't just throw the house on the market and get whatever they want.
Right.
They actually really have to stage the home, price the home right, make it appealing to the buyer, because now the buyer has a lot of options.
Okay, so it was for so long, as of 2019, a seller's.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you probably keep hearing in the news, we're low inventory. So.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, is it still as competitive as it was? Like, are you seeing a lot of competition despite that?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So if you price your home correctly and you make it stand out. So a few years ago, it was crazy, right? 30 offers within an hour. It was insane competition.
Oh my goodness, 30 offers in an hour.
Yes. It was so insane. And our buyers were foregoing their inspections. People were just purchasing. Our buyers have got smart, and now they want like a Pinterest perfect home. So if you go in, you stage the home, you make it look beautiful, you price it really well, you're getting multiple offers. It's still competitive when you do it well.
Okay, that makes sense. For potential home buyers and sellers listening, what makes Utah such a desirable place for real estate, and what's attracting people from other states to make Utah their home? I feel like so many people are just, the secret's out.
Right?
Yeah.
We have been found out. First off, it's our beauty, our nature. We have everything. We have lakes, we have the mountains, we even have like nightlife now, and we have great dining experiences, and people
we're coming
love
up.
It.
Yeah,
we're
here.
We are. And, when you travel around, I get a lot of people when my clients come from out of state, they'll talk about how clean our state is and how kind our state is, and just being surrounded by beauty. So I think that's what attracts people here. It used to be really low home prices, but you can tell that our home values have increased as well.
Yeah. Okay. And with Utah's growth, speaking of that, you've seen a lot of talk about rising home prices. Do you think Utah will continue to be a hot market, or do you foresee any cooling down in the near future? What do you think?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't see some cooling down. Again, we've kind of moved into a neutral market, so it's not buyer or seller per se, but I don't see Utah cooling down. Again, our secret is out.
Yeah. Yep. It's no longer a secret.
No.
Utah is well known and
Place
well
to
known for
be.
our, I know, it's amazing here. Okay, you're involved in luxury real estate as well. What makes Utah's luxury real estate market unique compared to other states, and how do you think it's evolved over the years?
Well, luxury is really a lifestyle, right? It's how we dress. It's how we speak. It's where we dine. It is our homes. It's where we live. But Utah, again, back to our nature, back to our environment in itself is luxury. And then you get really beautiful people. And we Utahns, we love a beautiful home.
We do.
And so our luxury, it's not the beach. It's not... we have glamour, but we also have like a homegrown luxury. It's like ingrained in us. Luxury is our lifestyle. And I also think that's what brings people here.
That's a good point.
It doesn't matter if you're Target or, City Creek,
wherever,
you get luxury.
Yeah, right. Exactly. How do you think that the lifestyle factors incorporated into people's decisions to move here, and how would it make for great TV?
Well, we do have beautiful people, right? And our community, if you were raised in Utah and you're homegrown, you know everyone.
It's true. Like we think we have a big state, and a big city, but you know what? You do know everyone.
Yeah. And when you get community and you get everyone together, you get drama.
Yeah, that
right?
happens. Yeah.
So we make great TV because we're in a beautiful environment. We have close-knit community who knows everyone, and again, creates a little drama.
It makes it interesting.
Yes,
it definitely
entertaining.
Does. It does. Okay, and as someone who's been through, you've been through many market changes, how do you stay on top of trends and continue to grow your business in such a competitive industry?
Yeah, I think don't quote me. Oh, it's lost me, but a majority of people leave real estate within their first 3 to 5 years.
Wow, first 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, almost 87%.
What?
Huge.
First 3 to 5 years. I got to say that again. 3 to 5 years, almost 87% are out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gone.
Wow.
So real estate in itself has drama.
Yeah.
But the way that I stay motivated, or the way I keep myself educated on top of real estate is, well, first it is who you hang out with. Mm-hmm. I also subscribe to things like Keeping Current Matters or Logan Mashani with Housing Wire. And then I have a really great coach through Tom Ferry. And so I'm part of an ecosystem of other agents that are always being educated. So I give a weekly market update on my social media accounts. And that's due to me getting up in the morning, studying the market, looking at what these different news channels tell us, and then also studying Utah's market itself. How many homes have gone under contract? How many homes have been active? And then I get to share that with the public because it's a big decision.
Yeah.
But that's how I stay on top, and just hanging out with other realtors, other lenders, and my clients. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You guys, this woman works so hard. And your Instagram page is such an inspiration. And, I always see you at conferences and traveling and new education and surrounding yourself with people in the business. And I think that's what you want in a real estate agent is they're top notch. They know exactly what's going on depending on whether the market is changing or not. So,
yes.
And I'm curious to know, what sets your team apart, in your own words, from others in the Utah real estate space, and what special approaches or strategies do you use to deliver success to your clients?
Thanks. We get a lot of comments that we just jive. So when we bring people on our team, we want to make sure that we do jive, that we really get along and we have good communication. So in our brokerage, it's really important that our agents stay educated and on top of what's happening. You can't do 1 or 2 deals a year and think that you know what's going on in real estate. And so our agents are active. They're buying. They're doing transactions really often, but they're also doing the same things I'm telling them to do. Are you checking the news? Are you checking your MLS stats? Are you out knowing what's going on, right? Are you paying attention to what's happening in real estate news? And if you're paying attention, then you can educate your sellers. Hey, this is what's happening. You can educate your buyers. Hey, this is the best way to negotiate to get you this house, as well as what's best for our client. And we're also really big on communication because that is key in this business. And we tell our clients that you will hear from us several times in the week. And if you don't, at least you'll hear from me on Friday. We keep you in the loop. A lot of times I've heard, somebody puts a sign in a yard and then you never hear from them again until you've got an offer. And that's not our way. Once you are part of Maki Real Estate, as a client, as a realtor, you're stuck with us. Like lifelong,
that's good.
Yeah, lifelong relationship is really important to us. And just like you have a family dentist, a family doctor, just like you have a family financial planner, you need to have a family realtor. And your realtor needs to be in touch with you at least twice a year to let you know what the value of your home is, so that you can be excited, celebrate, hey, you've got equity, or you could refinance.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's time to make a move.
And just know where you're at.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
that's really important.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked a little bit about the real estate reality show. If you were to envision a Utah-based real estate reality show, what do you think it would look like? What kind of stories, properties, or drama do you think viewers would find like the most compelling? What do you think people are thinking about when they envision a real estate reality show?
Ooh. Okay. So lots of fans of like Selling Sunset, right?
I
So
love that show. I'm a
beautiful
big fan. Yep. Mhm.
beautiful homes. One of my very favorite real estate reality shows is Buying Beverly Hills.
Oh, I need to add that to the list.
Please
Okay.
do. It's
Okay.
on Netflix.
Okay.
It is the founder of the agency.
Okay.
I love that show because, yes, there is drama. There is relational drama. But you actually kind of get to see behind the scenes of what it takes to be a realtor, what it takes to take care of your clients, because they pride themselves in that too. And so if I was going to do a real estate reality show, those are pieces I would want. I would want to humanize it a little bit and still give the glam and the glitz. I mean, look where we live. Showcase Park City, showcase Highland, which is one of the most expensive cities in Utah right now.
Oh, Highland. Okay.
Yes.
Go Highland.
Yes.
All right.
Showcase all the parts a bit of Utah. We have just such beautiful landscape, but show me the big homes. Show me Utah. Utah Valley Parade of Homes does such a good job. Show me those mansions. Let's watch those get sold. And that's my favorite part. I don't know about you, but I love to see the design.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to see the new trends.
Yes.
I like to see, like how I need to remodel my kitchen and what even though I'm like, man, I really got to update this flooring and update this bathroom. But it is fun to see and dream and imagine and see the glitz and the glam. And you're right, it is right here in Utah, and it's so easy to show us off. We're an awesome state. What advice would you give to someone looking to like break into the Utah real estate market, whether as an agent or an investor?
Give me a call.
Ah, there it is.
I love to help new agents. I love to help any agents and really give them a good foundation. Like I said, the rate that people leave this, it's because they usually don't have a good foundation. So if it's a new agent, I'd love to talk to them. And then a good investor, seriously, let's chat.
Okay.
Because there's some really great deals right now, and we're watching people do house hacks, renting out a basement, renting out the top. We're also watching some really beautiful remodels. So Utah's still a great place to invest.
It is. And I think, we talked about the in 3 to 5 years, 87% of people newer into the business will leave, but that doesn't mean everybody.
That's right.
You just have to start with a great, like you said, foundation, good education foundation, and talk with Misty.
Yeah.
And talk with Misty. Okay, what's the most memorable deal or client story you've encountered on your career so far, and any experiences you think would make for a great episode, maybe on a real estate show?
Okay. Two things come to mind. Okay. Do you want the horror?
Sure. We like the scary, we like the spooky, we like the creepy, of course.
We're talking about investors, right? So I have two really great memorables. So one, I had an investor looking for like a little single family home.
Okay.
And it's kind of the heat of the market. And we see this house come on, and it is so dirt cheap. It's in the Orem area. So this realtor is saying, hey, I'm hosting this open house for 1 hour. And the doors will be open, and you come through, be prepared.
What's a normal open house, just to like compare?
Like 2 hours.
Okay, so just an
11
hour.
to 1. Yeah,
Okay,
1 hour.
okay.
You've got 1 hour. So we show up, it's crazy market, like 30 people down the street. The realtor is standing in the front of the yard. She has the front door open and the back door open. You have to go through the house, go through the front door, go out the back door. I'm not lying to you, Kari. The man had passed away in the house. His dog had passed away in the house. And there was like an imprint of the body on the floor.
Oh,
it smelled
no.
so bad. I thought, how could this be? Like, everybody was like, no. Like, where's the police tape? Why is this not cleaned up? Wouldn't this be cleaned up? I mean, it wasn't disgusting, but you could tell something had happened.
I would think I was being punked. That's what I would think.
That's what we all thought. And the investor was laughing. People would go in and come out the outside and be like, what just happened? It felt like it was toxic. Like, why didn't somebody shut this down? But anyway, it did sell and it was flipped.
That was my next question. Was it cleaned? Was it sold? Was it okay?
That one was strange. And then I have a favorite memory and the fact that I had a client who was big tech in California, and she moved to Utah because who doesn't move to Utah for the quiet and the pretty?
Sure.
And she brought her housekeeper with her. And the housekeeper had been with her all of her life, and she was older. And so this client bought her own home and then paid cash for her housekeeper.
Wow.
A house for her housekeeper and her family.
Wow.
And brought them with her and said, come and like retire in Utah with me, but live close. And so that was so fun to see this woman pay cash for a house to somebody who had loved her. Like they had this really great relationship, and my client had been through a really hard time, and her housekeeper was like her person. And so she bought her a home. That was a really fun experience to be a part of.
That's pretty incredible to be able to do that for somebody else. I bet that felt pretty good to them.
Yeah.
And to move here from California, they probably, I'm sure the California market is crazy too,
Yes.
but maybe getting a little more house for their wallet here than
Yes.
California.
Yes.
Okay, what's next for your company? Do you have any exciting projects or expansions in the works?
Yes, we're growing. So we want to bring on 12 agents in 2025. We want to give them good foundations so that they stick with this business. This business can be life-changing, and we want to share that with them. So 2025 is all about just building good foundations and growing Maki Real Estate.
Okay,
So-
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
and I
it's
know
gonna
you
be
will.
So fun.
Like I've just watched
maybe
you.
we'll have a reality TV
I mean, we
show.
never
Oh man,
know.
could you imagine? We could bring the elusive mountain man on. I don't know what he would do.
He's here in the room too, so thumbs up. What do you think, Jeff? Yeah, we got a thumbs up.
It would
Okay.
be so fun.
Oh, you'd be amazing. Oh, I can't wait to watch the next chapter for you. If people want to reach out, what's the best place? Call, website? How do we reach out to you?
All of the above, you can call me 801-699-0824. And also follow me on Instagram. That's at Misty Maki. It's like Misty_Maki. You can find me there. We respond to all of our DMs there.
Okay, that's a fun place to follow. And it's Maki, M-A-K-I, just so
yes,
everyone
thank
knows.
you.
M-A-K-I. Okay, well, is there anything else we want to add before we get to our Fresh Five? Or did we get anything else you want to say?
I don't think so.
Wrap up?
Thanks for
Okay.
having me on.
You're
we love
amazing.
Utah Real Estate. You're right. It's buzzing right now.
Yeah.
So fun.
And it's so fun to chat with you. Okay, we're going to wrap up with Fresh Five. Are you ready, Misty?
I'm ready.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
It's brunch. What are you ordering?
Pancakes.
Yum. Love it. Okay, road trip or plane ride?
Road trip.
Okay. Best gift ever?
My anniversary trip to Ireland.
I bet that was amazing.
That was the best.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one. What makes you smile?
My family. I know. My grown kids. They make me smile. Grown-up kids are fun. Married kids are a lot of fun. So they make me smile.
I had a feeling you'd say that. You're a wonderful human. Okay, Missy, thank you so much. Great
Thank
to see you.
you.
And thank you for listening to another episode of Fresh Off the Set. Please rate, review, and subscribe. And we will see you next week. Congrats, you made it to the end. If you want to continue to freshen up your day, you can watch us on Fresh Living every weekday on CBS Channel 2 in Utah at 1 o'clock. You can also watch us on our YouTube channel, KUTV Fresh Living, and follow us on social media. We will see you next week.